save, invest, or spend. What's up, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to me yet and you've watched me like 2-3 times and you're not subscribed, I don't know what else you want me to do to you. I don't know what else you want me to do for you before you subscribe. Smash that subscribe button, thumbs up my video, and also leave a comment. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Guys, today I'm going to get something interesting. We'll be talking about why foreigners live big retirements here in the Philippines. Now, this is something that I feel like I've not seen anybody really talk about. I see a lot of other races. I think there are blacks here too that are living really big retirements. Like, they're living good. And I'm like, how are these people doing this? Because I know that if you have to be back home or in your country, you won't be living this big, okay? And I feel like these are some of the things that other people in back home or in other countries see, and they're like, okay, I want to come to the Philippines. You don't have to judge through what people are showing you or what people tell you to feel like, oh, you can actually come and retire in the Philippines. I have done a video on easy ways to retire in the Philippines and how you can move here. I'm going to leave it up in the cards for you guys and also in the description box for you to go check it out. You see people living in very expensive condos. When I mean 5-star condos, they are living there perfectly fine and they have no job. They are only depending on their pension money. Most of these guys are depending on their pension money. Some of them have gone as far as investing here in the Philippines, which is now their returns that they are enjoying. And you will see these things and feel like, okay, I want to move to the Philippines. I think I want to retire in the Philippines. Maybe my money would be enough to give me this Western lifestyle in the Philippines, this bougie expensive lifestyle in the Philippines. This is the secret. This is the truth. This is what really happens. This is how these people are living life. This is how people are living big with their retirement pay. Okay, so first thing they do is when they come, they already know how much they earn. They know that, oh, I'm getting $2,000 every month, $3,000 every month for my pension. You are going to be extremely comfortable in the Philippines. When I mean extremely comfortable in the Philippines, you are going to be living an expensive life. You can stay in a condo worth 40,000 pesos every month and you have 40k to spend extra, or you can live in a condo that is probably 20k or 25k because you're single. Most of them don't have families, they are single, they are all by themselves, and you have the rest of the money to spend on babes, you have the rest of the money to spend on drinks, go to the bar, go to the latest club, live your life, and you know you're doing okay for yourself. How much is your pay? How much do you earn every month? Before you start to consider moving here to have that big retirement plan that you have visualized in your head, you have to know how much are you earning first every month. Now that way you know, okay, what kind of apartment can I go for? Am I going for a country home? Will I be living in the province? Will I be living in the city? Where am I going to be staying? These are things that you have to check out. What city do I want to stay in? If I'm staying in the city of Manila, I obviously know that I'm going to be spending more, but if I'm in Cebu City, I would definitely be spending less. And you know, if I'm in the province, I'll be spending way more lesser. And all I need to do is come to the city every weekend to come have fun, period. And I hear people say that life in the province is even more fun, more cheaper, you know, for you to have your best life, you know, enjoying locals, enjoying the culture more than when you're in the city, because that's where the deep Filipinos are. The ones in the city are the ones trying to work. They don't even have that time to keep up with the whole Filipino culture thing. But if you go to the province, you're going to realize that, okay, this is these people, this is their culture. So you figured out your accommodation, you weighed your option, done your research. How much do I want to spend on feeding? This is out of $2,000. Let's say for me, if I'm earning $2,000, I obviously go for an apartment that is like 20k. I know that I'm going to be comfortable, there's security, it's accessible to so many things, it's accessible to grocery, to the church, to school. You know, if I'm still looking forward to follow my education, But okay, let me just put you in the position where you're not going to school, of course. So it's more like I'll go for an accommodation that I pay 20k, which I know that with a 20k apartment I am sure of security. I'll obviously go for a condo because it's more furnished, more defined, I would say, and you know there are more policies to security. You're sure of your safety. You know, I'll also go and register for like health services like Feel Health and all that. That way I get discounts. When I know that I have all this stuff, then I know that okay, how much do I want to spend on feeding? Do I want to buy a car one time, or do I want to keep upping on grabs? So I would do my research. Some people would rather just go buy a car one time, but most of the foreigners I see here, all these pensioners, they really don't go around buying cars. They always go for scooters. I don't know, they just have a thing for bikes. You buying a car, you're going to spend more when it comes to your condo because you're going to be paying for condo fee, for your parking. You need to evaluate these things before you start considering moving here. You now know, okay, is this something I really want to do? I know the city where I want to stay, the area where I want to stay. I know how much to expect. This is how much I'm going to spend every month. And when you've done your calculation, you move. How much I want to spend recklessly every month. You know, this is how much I want to also save. That's one thing that most of them don't think about. They don't think about saving. They just come spend the money on Filipino women, drink, smoke, party, you know, and that's it. Most of the time, why you feel like these foreigners are living big retirement is because some of them have a lot of money and they don't even know what to do with this money, and they just end up spending it on women, having multiple women, carrying women up and down. So you feel like they're living the life. The truth is they don't have responsibilities. Some of them, their kids are doing fine. They don't need to sponsor their kids anymore. They don't have anybody that they are spending their money on. So they feel like, oh okay, maybe I can do anything I want to do. Whatever I want to do, I can do it, and they're not bothered. So you measuring your life like that person, I mean, I just find it as foolishness, because he has no responsibility. But do you have a responsibility to face? If you have a responsibility to face, then your life cannot be the same as that person who does not have a responsibility to face every month. So you need to choose wisely. Lifestyle here is cheaper, and that is why most people, because of the amount of money they earn huge amounts here. Like by the time you convert this money dollar to peso, it's a lot of money for you here. So they're going to spend it. But if they were back home, trust me, nobody will be spending $1,000 in 1 week. But because you're here, that's a lot of money here for you. You're going to have a lot of fun, do so many things with that money. So you know, the exchange rate is also contributing to it, because back home they don't have that luxury, but here they can live as a king with that amount of money on a monthly basis. So these are things that you need to actually consider. Don't start feeling like, oh, he's living big, I'm seeing the big things he's doing online, maybe the Philippines is an option. This is the reason why they're living bigger. Budget here in the Philippines depends on your lifestyle, really. Like you can live a budget of $5,000 every month. You can also live a budget of $500 every month. So it just depends on the budget you're going for. So I would advise that you choose wisely. You choose either to save, invest, or spend. If you're living on $2,000 here in the Philippines every month, the opportunity for you to travel and have fun more often is really high. Because do you know how many places I can go with if I was earning 2k every month? If I was earning 2k every month, I settle my bills. I would go anywhere I want to go to and go and have fun. At least I will see 3 to 4 luxury places every month. On God, forget it. I will visit really dope ass place every weekend. I'll be balling with that amount of money on a monthly basis. Trust me, I will be balling. So these are the things that most people don't know. Another thing that most of these foreigners don't know is that when you start showing off this lifestyle, you draw attention to you. Like, period. people, the locals are beginning to look like, oh, this guy, he doesn't go out every day, he doesn't have a job. How is he getting this amount of money? How is he having to live this lifestyle? How is he driving this luxurious car? How is it that he smells so good, wears nice clothes and all that? You're drawing attention to yourself, and the next thing, all the ladies want to flock around you, they want to be around you, because why? You're showing them the lifestyle, you're giving them the lifestyle, and then next thing, you have so many people around you, and before you know, your money is not even enough for you, because you have to make everybody happy, you have to make all your women happy, and you also have to drink, you have to spoil yourself as well. So that's like a lot of money. So they have a lot of money to spend, really. Like, I mean, if I was earning 2k dolls, I'll be living the life. I will be living the life. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just felt like I should share this with you guys, so people don't start seeing the bigger picture out there and be like, okay, when I come to Philippines, this is gonna be my lifestyle. Your budget depends on your lifestyle, and that's a period. Life in Philippines is cheap, it's affordable. 3 is your lifestyle can either draw attention to you or can make you more money. Any other thing about moving to the Philippines, I'll have the playlist linked in the description box or up here in the card for you guys to go check it out. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. Thumbs up this video if you learned one or two, and make sure to leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.